Oh, greetings and salutations. Whoo, it's hot in here. Oh, yesterday I had unplugged the bus from the mini. I've been running the mini split in here all week, and been in and out of here working on things. And last night I unplugged the bus from the power from the house, and I plugged my compressor in, and I forgot to plug it back in. So now I gotta go. So now the refrigerator's warmed up, and it's like 100 degrees in here. I got both ACs running, but thought I'd give you a little update on some of the things I've been messing with in here. And of course I got the rest of my lights, and I installed those. I still need to get the oh no, it's in there. I can install that, can I? Oh goodness, what a dork. So I have these. I can put this one in now. Put it in its home. Get this one done. I think I've finished the penny tile. I might have a couple pieces along the edge I need to finish, but I got the penny tile in. I used up all the subway tile that I have that I didn't have to cut. That's all I got left, and these are damaged pieces that I can cut and use someplace, you know, like there and here. But I need to get some more to finish that and that and that and that, and I'll probably end up doing subway tile on the ceiling as well. This is turning into the freaking tile job from hell. I can honestly tell you that I will never install penny tile again. I will pay somebody to install penny tile if I really have to have penny tile, but I'll never do it again. Holy, I'll never do that shit again. But I got my lights here. Here's the master switch for the master bedroom. That lights all the lights, and then each one of these lights, of course, I've mentioned this before, are switched individually, so you don't have to get up out of the bed to actually turn off the lights. I'm not worried about this spot right now. I'll worry about that later. Very soon I'm going to start building the cushions. I got the foam here for the cushions for the couch. So there's two of those pieces that need to be cut, and let me ask you for your input here. I can either make these full length, you know, a seat base, full length, and a full length back, or I can make them into two individual cushions or three. What do you think I should do here? So I need to get fabric and some other supplies to build this. I got a sewing machine. My mom sent me her sewing machine. She doesn't use it anymore. I'm working on some ideas to trim these windows out, and I still haven't really figured out what I'm going to do up here yet, but we're working towards the front. Once I get the front squared away, then I'll go hit the back. And some of the other things I've been doing is really weather dependent. I either got to get it earlier in the morning or after the sun is low on the horizon, because it's just, you know, at this time of the year in Nevada, in southern Nevada, the sun is just friggin' harsh, and I'm just, it's harsh. So this is the cage that my waste tanks, my gray and black water tank, sits in. I pulled that out so I could paint it. I painted this with POR 15 paint. And while it's out, I thought I might make some patch panels for those rust holes. and that rust hole. And I need to get in here and clean all this stuff out. I still got to put holes. Got to drill through here and get some washer plates to bolt this. Be 8 bolts that hold this cage down. And then once this is bolted in for the final time, then I can hook up the wires for the level sensors. And then I also painted the base for the fuel tank, for the fuel cell for the generator. That's this piece here. And oh, that's hot. Wow. Black sun, hot, very hot. And then there's a fuel cell, and that's roughly where that's going to be mounted. Let's get this. And get my this was a fuel pump I was going to use, but it's not big enough, so I got this one, electric fuel pump to drive fuel from here to the generator. Get that hooked up, and I can finalize the plumbing, get the shower hooked up. Next, get the LP system squared away after the tile's grouted. That's going to happen after the tile's grouted and sealed. I'll put the water heater back in, and then hook the gas lines up and test those for leaks and make sure. Oh, I got to run one more circuit. I forgot about that. I got to run another circuit, 12-volt circuit, to for my. I have a gas detector. Ouch. Might get another one and run one in the basement. Where is that thing? This gas detector here at 12 volts, and I was going to mount it behind the stove, or maybe in this cabinet. Maybe I was going to open up a hole, bigger hole here to access where the gas lines go. But gas line comes up. Let's see, there's, remember, I think there's, let's go look at it. It's been a minute since I did the gas lines. So there's the water heater, the refrigerator, and the gas stove. And I need to rearrange this because that needs to be vertical. Well, let's see here. Okay. So the gas. This GoPro is really starting to piss me off. It's like 2 or 3 days later, and I uploaded the video. It was 18 minutes. Oh, you know, it was 18 minutes worth of video, and what I usually do after my edit is I save it to my hard drive, and then I upload it from my hard drive to YouTube. I couldn't save it on my hard drive because I made a video the day before where I did some slow-mo, and that video is only available for patrons. On the 4th of July, I did some, I went and shot my Canon, and I did some slow motion. So I had the frame rate set at 120 frames a second. Well, that takes a lot of space. Anyway, long story long, for some reason it wouldn't save, it wouldn't render, in 10 minutes of the 18-minute video just disappeared in the upload. So I uploaded directly from Movie Maker to YouTube, and all the stuff that, yeah, it just didn't. So I was saying, this gas line here goes up into the kitchen right behind the stove. It tees off from the stove and it comes in here where it tees off again, goes to the refrigerator, and then continues on to the water heater. These all need to be tested. I need to hook up a tank, pressurize the system, and test these for leaks using soapy water. Of course, I can't do that until I go out to the bathroom so I can reinstall the water heater. And I can't go out the bathroom until I get more tile, because I keep running out of tile. I swear to Jesus, I will never do penny tile again. I'm gonna have to check and make sure that I didn't already say that. So. But if you notice behind me on covering the windshield, there is a blackout curtain. And I was wondering, of course, I said all this in the last video that I lost all the footage, but I was saying I was curious to see how much of an improvement putting a blackout curtain there to keep the solar heat gain out of that greenhouse-like front windshield. And I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed. That works really well. And I got another panel to do this here, because when you come in that door, you can just feel the heat coming through that glass. I would imagine that it would improve greatly by doing window coverings over these windows, and of course the two that are in the back. However, these are double pane glass, so they're twice as good as single pane. Yesterday, it's so damn hot out here now. It's just miserable to be out here anytime other than morning and after the sun goes down a little bit. It's almost 5 o'clock now, and the sun is just down far enough now where I'm starting to get shade on this side of the bus, so it's not, when it's directly above, man, it's just freaking miserable. But yesterday I was out here. Let me show you what I did. Excuse me. I had this thing out, and I painted it, and of course I did got pieces of rubber on where it's making contact. There's rubber, so I drilled. That's bolted down. I ran a bolt, so I don't have any on the other side. But you see, I did the same thing here. Rubber on this part, rubber on the bands. This is bolted down now, so now I can go ahead and mount my fuel pump. I think I'm going to put a filter, a fuel filter, see-through fuel filter before the fuel pump, and this is my fuel line that goes back to the generator. So I'll be working on that. I should pull this back out and paint this. This is the tank mount that I built. And I gotta pull that out and repaint that. If you decide that you want to do a bus build, I might want to make a recommendation. Don't actually purchase your bus until you know what you're gonna do and you have a plan and a budget. I still am adamant about not going into debt to do this kind of stuff, but buying a bus and then taking 4 years to build it, you're bound to have some stuff that's going to fail, like seals, for lack of use. Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. Sorry for the noise. So I'm down here tightening these bolts down. Of course, I need to put those back up. That holds the basement floor up. And I look over there to the back tire of the bus. Come on. Yeah. See over there? See that oil slick running down the tire? Just sitting here in a freaking axle seal starts leaking. At least I think it's an axle seal. I haven't gone over there to taste it yet. I don't know what else it could be. It's air brakes. So I need to, at some point before this goes into service, I need to pull the back tires off this pig and replace the wheel seal, which I've never done before, at least not on a vehicle this big. So I'm really looking forward to that. I apologize for the discombobulated nature of this video. I really sucked. I was really kind of upset when I started taking footage off the camera and put it on the computer, running it through the edit software, and it was like running so choppy. Like, oh no, what did I do? And I went and checked, and sure enough, the camera settings at 1080p and 120 frames a second. It's like, this is gonna suck so bad. And I was right. I didn't even notice, man. I just uploaded right from iMovie, complete video, 18 minutes long, and uploaded it to YouTube. And you know, what I do is I upload it to YouTube as an unlisted video, and then it goes over to Patreon for a week to 10 days, and it goes there unmonetized. So if you, for as little as $3 a month, you can watch my content without any ads for the first week to 10 days. And then once it goes live on YouTube, then it gets monetized and you got to watch ads and stuff. So if you don't want to watch the ads, consider going over to Patreon for, like I said, for as little as $3 a month. If that's something you're interested in doing, I'd appreciate that if you could do that. And if you can't, no big deal. But I'm just playing hopscotch with these 3 different projects because, you know, all 3 of them, the dually, the dart, and the bus, they all need money thrown at them, but they all need time thrown at them too. And depending on how hot it is, determines whether or not I'm going to work outside on a dually, because the dually doesn't fit in this garage, and whether or not I want to suck on lacquer paint dust. And when it's 100 degrees inside the garage here, it really determines whether I'm going to work on the dart. But I'm chipping away at this stuff. Yeah, the bus is coming along. I'm happy with the progress I'm making on it. Could I do more? Yeah, but I got 3 kids at home too, so. And of course, 3 or 4 neighbor kids that are here half the time. That being said, if you like this series, smash that like button and share it with your vast social media network. I'd appreciate it if you could do that. If you want to support the channel financially, there's a few ways you can do that. You can either go through the Amazon affiliate links that are in the description. Also, there's a PayPal link or Patreon. Choose your poison. If you can afford to do that, I thank you in advance. And if you can't, no worries. Just means we're probably related. If you haven't done so yet, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. And if you do that, please remember to click the bell icon. That way YouTube will let you know the next time I upload a video. So until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry. Have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If I remember to change the frame rate. All right, later, bye.